We're starting off a new week. I thought I would show you what we're having for dinner tonight. This is one of these Motor City Pizza Company. This is the 5 cheese bread. We haven't had it since we did the review on it, but it was absolutely delicious. So I can't wait to have this for dinner. Kevin and I will half this, and so it's going to be a cheap night. But they also have a pepperoni and a Supreme as well. So we'll probably get the Supreme again next. But yeah, that's it's Friday night. That's how we're starting off our Friday night. There are tons and tons of people in line for Malone's. I'll try to show you. Yeah, see this huge line? And I'm assuming it's because in Kentucky right now, you're not allowed to go in restaurants and you're not allowed to sit inside and eat. So we're wondering, we're over here, we came in Fresh Market, and so we were just wondering if all these people were over here waiting in line to pick up their food. We don't have a clue. So what's funny is, yeah, there's a lot of people. Like, I don't know if they're limiting the number. I don't know if they're picking up food. I don't know, but there's a lot of people there. So what's funny about it is, I'm zoomed in. Ah, scary Tammy. What's funny about it is that you're allowed to...
There's no eating inside.
There's no eating inside. So you're allowed to do lots of different things inside, but you can't eat inside. And the thought process is, Kevin said it best, I thought, that you're wearing your mask the whole time. Like, you're allowed to go roller skating, you're allowed to go bowling, you're allowed to go in the mall and shop and stuff like that. But the whole time you're doing those things, you're wearing your mask. So when you're eating, you're not wearing your mask. So places are, it's kind of humorous to me because places are erecting these tents for you to go sit in.
So you're technically outside.
Yeah, you're outside, but you're inside the tent. So to me,
you're still inside. You're
still inside, yes. You might be in a tent, but you're still inside the tent. So it makes absolutely no sense to me, you know. But it surprised me just now, all those people that you see waiting, it almost seems like they're waiting to go in.
No, it said they're picking up.
You think all those people are picking up? Mm-hmm. It just surprises me.
What's sad is, though, if your order was ready and you're way back in the line, you're having to wait the whole time to get up there.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Maybe they have seating in the back or something outside where we can't see. Behind the building, maybe?
Maybe, because in no other restaurant, and I mean, we've driven by many restaurants today. No other restaurant have I seen a line ever. Since this whole thing started, I haven't seen a line at a restaurant. And so it's weird for that.
Drive-through lines. I've seen drive-through lines. Drive-through
lines, but not people waiting in line for a restaurant. It just seems, it seems kind of crazy.
The only thing I'm waiting in line for is a ride at an amusement park and a cake.
Yeah, if ice cream's involved.
If ice cream's involved, I might stand in line.
Yeah, so anyway, I didn't know why people were waiting in line. So we got some Christmas cards in the mail today, and I wanted to share them with you. This one is from Bambi, and Bambi had contacted me a few days ago, and she told me that she filled out a postcard to get me a free year subscription to Better Homes and Gardens. And so she sent me a copy of that where maybe she ordered a subscription for herself and then she was able to give a year free. I don't know, but thank you very much for that subscription. I love magazines like that. And then I got a card from Sharon, and Sharon is in Chicago, Illinois. So thank you for your beautiful card. And then I also have a card from the Hext family. Is that how you would pronounce that name? Hext? How would you say it?
Hext.
Hext?
Hext.
Okay, it's H-E-A-X-T. And if I'm not saying that right, I'm so sorry. Hext or Hext? I guess it could be Hext, like Kevin said. Thank you very much. I want you to know that we've come to Jennifer's house, and these turkeys have jumped up on Kevin's car, and he's about to die because he's afraid it's going to scratch his car. It's jumped up on Jennifer's car, And I'll be surprised if she doesn't come out here and start yelling at it. It thought that I was Jennifer, and they ran up to me, and then it's like, no, I'm not Jennifer. I'm not your mom. But Piper, what you doing, Piper? Jennifer's gonna have a fit when she comes out here. So Ashley is here. Say hello.
Hi.
Ashley brought a table full of stuff. So she can tell us what it's for, what it is, all that stuff.
I told Mom that I brought it over here so that I could talk to them while I did it, and really I did it so she would help me.
Yeah, I can help. I can help.
So I got these boxes because I'm gonna make, so I haven't been able to see my kids. So they haven't gotten, my students, when I say children, I don't have 22 physical children, I have 22 students. I haven't been able to see them. So normally I give them little treats and prizes all through the year, but this year I haven't been able to. We're doing a drive-through event where it'll be social distancing, masks, all that good stuff, so don't comment about that. But I'm gonna be able to give them a box of stuff. So I got the boxes at Meijer, and I had bought them at Hobby Lobby, but they were like half the price and bigger boxes at Meijer, so I'm gonna take those back. I got 2 things of tissue paper at the dollar store. I got 4 things of this apple juice, the other 2 are over there. And look what I got to go with them. These little straws.
Oh, that's
We're gonna have an online party, so I'm gonna have them make the popcorn, which is right here, and then they can have the straw with it.
Right.
Yeah. I have pencils. There are 4 things of pencils, so they're gonna get 2 each. I got a whole bunch of these. There are technically only 20 of these. So I got 2 of these, and I figured those kids would not be upset about it.
Right.
Because they're not gonna know because they're not next to each other.
Right, exactly.
I got tape, because I don't know if Mom would have any, and I didn't want to steal her tape. These are the cutest things I've ever seen in my entire life. They're little crayon erasers. Those are precious. So you're gonna get 2 of those. Popcorn, already said. There's the other things of apple juice. Hello, Chapel. I got a thing of Sweet Tarts and Sour Patch Kids.
Candy canes.
Candy canes. And I think there are 12 in each one, which means that I'm gonna keep 2 of those. Because Sour Patch Kids are my favorite candy. A little self-serving there, wasn't I? I got 2 of these. Look, they're nutcrackers. Because I can't do anything like Christmas.
Right.
Or, like Santa. Well, I didn't do anything.
So nutcrackers aren't Christmas.
They're safe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I got 2 things of Snickers. And then Hershey's Bells.
Yes.
And then this was the only craft set at Hobby Lobby that A, was going to be convenient for me, and B, was not Christmas.
Right.
Because I do have a student who does not celebrate American holidays. Oh, but anyway, they're little Christmas mice, and everything is already separated, so all I have to do is just stick the stuff in the box. Oh, I probably should have gotten a Ziploc bag so they would stay together, shouldn't I?
We have some Ziploc bags
I have
now.
some at my place. I can go get them if I need to. These I got for me to wear during the drive-thru event. I think they're precious.
And they're glasses.
Yeah, and I got this for me to wear too.
That's hilarious.
Which, P.S., if you want one of these, go to the dollar store. I'm a little bitter that I just went to the dollar store and they had these exact same things.
Yeah.
We won't talk about it. And then I got jingle necklaces. There are 22 there in a big tangled mess.
Oh, wow. That'll be fun to get out. So basically, you're going to make like shoe boxes, but not shoe boxes. You're going to make boxes for the kids.
Yeah, get boxes. And then,
wrap them up.
And then I'm going to wrap mine and Mom's going to wrap them. This is a nightmare.
So are you taking the tags off there then?
Yeah, they need 1 each.
Kevin, remember the Christmas lights?
Yeah, you're not good with those.
I know, but,
They need help.
You have to take 1 strand at a time. Not all.
would you like to figure out how to get 1 strand?
Yeah, you start with that one. You find one that's like there. Like you just got that one pretty much loose. Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
actually, look, there's 2 on each.
I know.
And there's one, that one's almost loose. You just gotta pick that one down.
Hilarious.
Okay, so, okay. Here we go. So we can hang them on the chair like that. Elizabeth.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, Lord. Just leave them. Leave them and pick one up at a time. Seriously, Santa.
I think it is, Tammy.
Is it really? How are we gonna see him? How are we gonna see him?
I don't know. I think if it was an I think if it was an emergency.
Is it really
it'd be
Santa?
faster.
Oh. Is it Santa?
No.
It is Santa! It's Santa! I know him! Oh, yes! There he went! Kevin has just run in the post office, but I figured I would tell you while I'm thinking about it. I know there are a lot of videos coming out every day. I know there's more than normal coming out every day, and that will not continue, hopefully after Christmas. You know, I was doing like, I think like 3 videos a day or something like that, which is quite a few for people. Because some people only post once a week, you know, and sometimes they have a hard time posting once a week. So for me to post that many a day, it's a lot of videos, I understand. So, but what the deal is there's so many Christmas foods that are out right now, and I'm trying to get those out and not save them until later. So that's why there have been more, thank you. That's why there have been more than, oh, Bobby sent us a box. Huh, wonder what Bobby sent us. That's a surprise. Normally she sends me an email when she's gonna send me a box. But anyway, I just wanted to let you all know. And that's why there's been more videos, is just because we've bought stuff for Christmas specific food, and then like last weekend we went out and bought more like Christmas specific food at like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and places like that we hadn't been yet. And so it's like, I want to get these videos out so that you might still have a chance to pick this stuff up if you're interested. So that's why there's more videos coming out than normal. But that won't continue, you know, once we get through all this Christmas specific food or holiday specific, however you want to say it, then it'll go back to what it normally is. We were at the post office a while ago. We got a box from Bobby in California. And like I said, normally she emails me, and I haven't seen an email from her, so I had no idea that we had something on the way. Let's see. It's in a box. It's in a nice box. It looks like a marble. For you. Hi Tammy and Kevin, just a little goodie. These were flying off the shelves. I managed to get the last one as it was hidden at the bottom of the display rack at the very bottom. I had a death grip on it until I got to the cashier. I hope this holiday season finds you all well as we here head into another lockdown. I hope not. Merry Christmas, love, Bobby. Okay, what in the world? Okay, and then she sent me her holiday card, and I'm assuming that I'm pretty sure I showed her holiday card last year with her grandchildren. She has a beautiful family. So this is one side, and I love the other side of the card.
Did the silly face? Oh.
That is so cute. I love that.
It's jammies all day.
Yeah, I love it. That is so cute. Okay, now I'm wondering what in the world did she have a death grip on? I felt that way in Aldi about a week ago. They had some LOL dolls in there, and they were cheaper than what you can get them for in Walmart.
And Amazon.
And yeah, Kevin looked them up on Amazon, and they were at least $10 cheaper. And so I got one, and there were like 3 left, and some guy swooped in right behind me and grabbed one, so I'm glad I got one. Oh my goodness, look at that baby. Oh, isn't he cute?
That's cute.
That is so cute.
Does it do something? It looks like it would.
I love it. It just says Ornament Collection. Disney Star Wars Ornament Collection. No.
No, it looks like it would move or something.
No,
No.
That's
pretty cool.
It looks just like the his little pod though.
Yeah.
He's so cute. I absolutely love this. I cannot wait to hang it on the tree.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you.
They put the tree up at Hamburg. I don't think it was up last time we were here. Kevin's. Oh, look at the view. Thank you so much for blocking my view. So we're just leaving Home Goods, and I wanted to tell you all, in last week's grocery haul, I had bought some of the Portobello by Design mugs that I love. Well, there was a certain section in Home Goods that I didn't go in last week because it was really, really busy. It was right as you go in the front door up front. That's where a lot of the Christmas ones were. So it's like they did not get a shipment for the longest time. They didn't get them at all, like for Halloween or anything. And now they've gotten a huge shipment in. So they've got new cups in, which I bought all the new ones last week, so there weren't any more today. But if you haven't bought any for Christmas, they've got a ton for Christmas out, but they're in that section. They're like hanging up. They have them hanging on like a post, like a pillar. So that's where they are. I don't have my seatbelt on because we're going from one store to the other in the same area, the same shopping center, so I didn't put my seatbelt on. But anyway, I wanted to let you know that they do have plenty of those in right now if you don't wait to get them. And what's funny is this Home Goods had them. We went to the other Home Goods on the other side of town. They didn't have any, and I mean not even one mug. So it's funny how like one Home Goods got all of them and the other Home Goods didn't get any of them. So hopefully you can see me and hear me okay. I thought I would show you. I've noticed that with the Oculus, Kevin and I we both play Beat Saber. We both really enjoy it. But because Kevin is taller and his arm span is longer, he has a different method of playing than I do. I feel like I'm out here doing some hardcore cardio at times, whereas I come and check on Kevin, and Kevin's just seems like he's barely moving. So I can't play the music for you because it is copyrighted music, but I can tell you that we're both going to be doing our Beat Saber to the song Disturbia, and I'm not going to show you me playing the whole thing in Disturbia, but I'm going to show me doing Disturbia, what I look like, and then I'm going to show you what Kevin looks like when he does the exact same song. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to practice a few first, but anyway, that's what I'm playing. That's the point of this, is to show you how different we look when we play, because I feel like I'm out here doing a heavy-duty workout, and Kevin's just seems like he's barely moving. And of course the cats come out here, so hopefully he hears me talking. So I think he thought somebody was here.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't.
I got a card today from Sandra and Adam in Australia, so thank you very, very much to them for thinking of me. We are headed out to Jennifer's house right now. We have some stuff that we want to give to her, and I thought while we were out there that we would show you her Christmas decorations, because you've seen my Christmas decorations before, and you know, we've done like a Christmas house tour, whatever. I have videos up of that, but you haven't seen any of Jennifer's stuff. And Jennifer likes to, you know, people like to collect different things. Some people collect, I have a friend on Facebook and in real life, she collects snowmen. So she has a million snowmen in her house. I've also known people like on YouTube that have collected gingerbread people. So Jennifer likes elves. So you might remember from a few weeks ago, we went to Kirkland's and I found her, I think four elves, and I believe she ended up putting them on her tree. And that's what they're, I think, intended for, but she could have put them anywhere, a bookshelf or whatever, but I do think she ended up putting them on the tree. So anyway, when we go out there, you're gonna see a lot of elves, but that's because that's Jennifer's thing. That's what she likes to collect. So I'll show you in just a few minutes. So this is the how she has the outside decorated, and they have, this was John's, and I forget where she told me that John got this. But they have this great big Santa, and it looks like at one time he talked and moved.
He dances.
Oh, he dances? So he still, oh, I see there's a button in the front. Oh, okay. And so this is how she has her front door. Okay, so I'll just show you her stuff. So she has this Santa Claus. She's got all kinds of things just that she has collected, just like me, that she has collected throughout the years. And then of course, you know, John has his stuff that he brought as well. And so they just have all kinds of stuff. And here's her little tree, her fiber optic tree, which I really like. This is very pretty. Oh, are you looking with me? He said, are you gonna give me attention? And then they have this big chest over here. And let's see her tree. I'll show you where she put her tree. Hello, baby. She just made this topiary. Kevin, will you turn the light on? I've got it in the dark, and it's beautiful. But I'll get Kevin to turn the light on for you so you can see it. She is a very pretty tree. She's like me. She likes the colored lights on the tree. And Mom and Dad, these doll heads, they were out years ago at Michael's. So that's where Mom bought them all for me and Jennifer. And we haven't seen them in years. You can go online and search for doll head ornaments, and you can find them like on eBay and stuff like that. But you don't see them at Michael's anymore. And so she has that one. She has this one. She probably has the same amount as me, the same number, just because they would give, and I have this one as well, this red one. I think they gave them to us like the same years. But I have one from, it's a place called Irish Acres, and I have one from Irish Acres that is a cupcake, and so they gave Jennifer the ice cream cone. And she has all kinds of things on her tree too. Like she has cowboy boots, which I think are adorable. There's one of the elves that we gave her. And let me get around the table here. I love how they how the tree is in the dining room like this. I think it looks beautiful. One of their elves is hanging out up here. Oh, look at that face. Jennifer said, I'm going to put it up here and see if anybody notices that it's up here. So I don't want to make you dizzy. And then I bought this one for her this year. and she just loves it. But yeah, I got that one for her. But I like these too. These are really cute. And look at him in his little corduroy pants. She's got a bunch of them just hanging out over here. And this, she bought this year. And this is an FAO Schwartz Nativity. And this was the last one they had. And Jennifer was able to get it. So it's very cute. And then I have these plates as well. Mom and Dad collected those for us and gave them to us. And she has one more than I do. I only have 5 plates. I do not have this one. This one with a horse. And I guess they just didn't have it, or I don't know what happened. But I did not get that one. But see, she has more elves on her tree over here. And so, and she loves these huge ornaments. I don't know if she plans on putting them outside or what. Here's another cowboy boot over here. The dog's getting a drink if you hear the dog. Oh, but she actually made this ornament. And she did this one. Actually, that has my initial on it. Yeah, some of them we got together a couple years ago and we did, so I may have done that one. I don't even remember. But yeah, Jennifer likes to do a lot of craftsy stuff, whereas I'm not a craftsy person at all. She really is. That is from the Nutcracker. So anyway, I just thought you all would enjoy seeing her tree because it's so pretty. And then the Santa Clauses here at the table. And that's a good place to put them. And so you can enjoy those while you're eating dinner. I love the America one. I wonder if they have a like a British one. But I love that one too. Jennifer, who is this?
That's Ivory.
Oh, yes. This is Ivory. Yes. So Sydney, I hadn't told anybody. Sydney moved out. Sydney moved in with her dad. And her dad's in a new place. And so Sydney wanted to go to the new place with her dad. So the kitty cat is a very, very shy kitty cat. And so everybody thought it would be best for the cat to stay here. Kind of like Chapel with us. Because Chapel is very, very happy with us. He has his habits. And so she primarily stays upstairs. Yeah. So there she is. The newest member of the family. So we went outside before we went to Jennifer's, and we had a package on the porch, and Kevin's like, I don't have a clue what this package is going to be. Well, it is this other cross stitch that we ordered. This is the London Sky in 1945, and I cannot wait for him to do this. He still is working on the other one, which I ought to show you where he's at on the other one because I didn't check in last week with him on the vlog. I did take a picture last week, but I haven't shown you all where he's at. But anyway, I thought it was funny. We went out to Jennifer's and she gave us this tuna. She said that they fell off a truck, which sounds like something out of The Sopranos, but they literally fell off a truck, and John picked them up, and they haven't been pierced.
They were going to throw them away.
Yeah, they were going to throw them away, and they haven't been pierced or anything, so there's nothing wrong with them, and they haven't had time to like get rust or anything like that.
I think these are fine at the top. They're all flat.
Right.
This one, I think if I started here and work around to here, I might be able to just bend it back. Same thing with this one. This one, I don't think there's any chance that one's going to be opened.
No. Do you want to show us where you're at on your cross stitch just real quick?
Yeah, let me go get it.
So this is where he is now. This is actually after 3 weeks, week 3. And so you can still see the outlines of the buildings and stuff like that. So and maybe in a couple more weeks I'll check back again. A couple things
My head looks a little bitty compared to yours.
I'm sitting in front of him.
Much closer to the camera.
Yeah, so yeah.
I look like a little person.
Teeny tiny, just squeeze his neck.
Calm down.
I wanted to tell you, last week I brought up 2 shows that we've been watching. I brought up Yellowstone and I brought up The Flight Attendant. The Flight Attendant, I was so excited last week when I told you all about it because I described the first episode to you all and even told you like what happens in like the first 11 minutes of the show. And I was really, really excited about it. So I'm gonna keep watching it. I'm gonna see where it goes. But I'm not impressed. What do you think?
It's okay. I mean, I'm curious to know what's going on, but it's like it could have almost been a movie instead of a show. They could have made it into a 2-hour movie and been done, than a 8-part or whatever show.
There's a lot going on.
There is.
It seems like there are many storylines happening. And
yeah, I still don't understand the one storyline. I won't go into detail, but there's one, you'll know it. It's kind of like disconnected from everything else.
Right.
It's like, what's the point of this?
It's like this event happens at the beginning of the show. And I talked about it last week. That happens at the beginning of the show. And then since that happened, there's just other things going on that don't seem right now, don't seem to be related to that event at all.
No.
And maybe, and that's why I'm going to keep watching it, maybe by the time it's over with, we'll understand and we'll be like, oh, makes sense now. I understand.
Right now it seems like they've paid this person to be on the show, so they've got to give her some kind of storyline, so they've made some convoluted story up for her character.
Well, Kevin's referring to Rosie Perez is in it.
Yeah, that's in her storyline's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's very odd. It's just disjointed from everything else. It's just not making sense right now. So the show just in general is much different than what my expectations were going in from that first episode. So I'm going to watch it, but I tell you what though, Yellowstone, I'm really enjoying Yellowstone. How do you feel about it, Kevin?
I like it. It's kind of like that underhanded ranch owner that'll do anything to keep his property and literally anything.
Right, exactly.
That's kind of what it's kind of like Dallas, but like 5 steps up from Dallas.
See, I never watched Dallas. I was too young for Dallas.
My mom
when Dallas
I didn't watch Dallas. Mom watched Dallas, and there was only one TV, so you kind of had to watch Dallas.
So you're saying that J.R. Ewing
he would do anything to keep his oil. I think it was all about oil back
You
then.
know, I was too young to really appreciate the show and watch
I
it.
was too.
However, I remember Walmart selling the T-shirts that said who shot JR.
Yeah.
They said
who shot JR, because
who shot.
You never knew if he was dead or not.
Yeah, who shot JR? That's what the show. I remember people. I wonder if anybody still owns any of those T-shirts. You know, that would be neat if you still had one of those. I would keep it. You know, I think that's neat. So, but I found this neat little thing. It's called Christmas This or That. And I thought it would be fun for Kevin and I to go through this list. And it's just a quick little thing. It's not anything that takes a long time. But if you all want to give some of your answers in the comments below, I always enjoy reading your comments, especially if you answer something different than we did. I just think it's interesting. So the first thing is, it just says Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Okay, I've got mine. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to say I like Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I like Christmas Eve too. Usually. Although this year, we're changing it up a little bit.
Exactly. So that's what I was going to say. This year, a lot of the answers I think are going to be different for this list because of this year. But traditionally, we do everything on Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Day, just kind of take it easy. This year, we're actually doing stuff on Christmas Day. But I'm still going to answer Christmas Eve.
I'm going to say Christmas Eve too, just because we do stuff on Christmas Eve. And we have snacky
for years
food
and yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay, eggnog or hot chocolate?
Eggnog.
I'm going to say eggnog. Yeah, definitely eggnog. White Christmas or a tropical Christmas? If you could, we've never spent Christmas anywhere tropical, but if you could, which would you?
Probably a white Christmas. I wouldn't mind a warm Christmas. But I
Right.
don't want tropical, like I'm thinking Hawaii, Florida Christmas.
If someone were going to take me on a trip to Hawaii for Christmas, I would say yes, please. I would go somewhere tropical for Christmas. I'd be up for that.
Yeah. No, I'd rather have it. I'd rather be cold, and
Really?
that's traditional Christmas.
It is a traditional
Being
Christmas.
cold and miserable like everybody else.
We're all miserable. Okay, gingerbread or sugar cookie?
I guess I'd pick sugar cookie.
And-
Although gingerbread can be okay, but I'd rather have a sugar cookie. At least I can put frosting
Okay,
on it.
let me remind you. Let me remind you of the gingerbread cookies we just had from Trader Joe's. Now, does that change it for you? Those Trader Joe's gingerbread sandwich cookies.
Yeah, those are different.
They
Though. That's
were-
a one of a kind.
They're
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Most
They're
ginger cookies
phenomenal.
are hard, crunchy, bitter, bitey cookies, and I don't really like those. So I'd rather have a sugar cookie. Although a sugar cookie is boring as pain.
But if it's a Loft House sugar cookie or a Trader Joe's, one of those Trader Joe's,
yeah, I would pick Trader
sandwich
Joe's sandwich
cookies.
cookies over a lot of cookies.
delicious. I'm gonna say the gingerbread, but I'm going with the Trader Joe's specifically because I'm getting to buy them myself. Those are the ones I'm gonna
Yeah,
buy.
that's when you're a pick.
Okay, Christmas music or Christmas movies?
Probably music because I could do other things while it's going on. Whereas a movie, I have to sit there and be involved
Right.
for a while. I can
Right.
listen to Christmas music for hours just while I'm doing other things.
Right. You can be in the shower. I like to listen to Christmas music in the shower. I like to, while I'm wrapping gifts, doing dishes. Driving, yeah, in the car. Anytime we're going from one place to another, Kevin always has the Christmas
I mean,
music
I love
going.
Christmas movies, but
I
that's
do too.
that's one of those things you have to make time for. You know, you have to pick a 2-hour block of time to watch a movie, whereas you can have Christmas music on while you're on the computer.
Right. You can listen to 1-2 minute
So
song.
that's mine. What do you think?
I'm going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Christmas music. Elf or the Grinch?
Elf, like in
Elf
Buddy
like
the Elf?
Buddy the Elf or the
Um,
Grinch?
Probably the Elf.
Elf.
Probably Elf. Yeah.
I'm going to say the Grinch.
Yeah, the Grinch is okay.
The
but it's-
Grinch is a classic,
Yeah.
and I like the music in that.
I like the comedy of the Elf, though.
I do like the comedy of Elf. I do as well. But the Grinch is just a classic for me, and
It is.
it's shorter.
It is short.
And it's just, I don't know, it's for everybody,
Yeah.
I think. Real tree or fake tree?
Fake.
I'm going to say fake too. Kevin and I have never had a real tree. Have
I
you?
didn't grow up with a real.
I was going to say, did your parents ever have a
They
real?
always had.
My parents always had.
I mean,
a
you're
fake
talking
tree,
about
too.
back in the 70s when you had those plasticky or pipe cleaner trees almost. They were awful looking, but yeah, we always had a fake tree.
My parents always had a fake tree too, but I was, when Andrew was in preschool way back, they had a real tree, and I helped take care of that real tree, and it was a
wasn't it? Yeah,
pain.
And then the weekend, you would get all dried out over the weekend because nobody was there.
Nobody
water.
was there, and the heat's on, and so that tree sucks up all that moisture, and so you really have to keep water in the base of that tree. I thought it was a pain, and it's harder to hang ornaments on it.
You have to wrap them
Yes, it's a pain.
because it's not as stable. It's more, it bends down more if you put weight on. I can't imagine
Yeah.
putting some of your really heavy ornaments on.
No, and I've seen articles too about how many little bugs are all in those trees.
yeah, that's
so there's no way I'm bringing that into
I don't
my
even know
house.
that I had family members that ever. I can't think of one family member I ever went to their house that had a real tree.
No
None
one.
of yours either.
I agree.
I mean, grandmothers, aunts, uncles. I can't think
No,
of anybody.
I agree. Mince pie or candy cane?
Is mince pie the kind of the spicy?
Yeah, with raisins
and
and
stuff like that. Probably that.
I'm gonna say that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say mince pie. Peppermint or cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
I'm gonna say cinnamon too.
Because peppermint can be done really bad and may be toothpaste.
Yeah, I'm gonna say cinnamon as well. Garland or mistletoe?
Probably garland. I think
I'm gonna
it's
say
prettier.
garland too.
Covers a bigger area.
I'm gonna say garland too. And I've never known anybody that actually
mistletoe.
puts mistletoe, that like buys mistletoe and hangs mistletoe, and I don't know. I
think I had somebody at an office, a work thing, had mistletoe in their house.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only person I know that's ever had mistletoe in their house.
yeah. Stocking gifts or actual presents? Which would you rather have?
I haven't had a stocking in so many years. I don't know.
I know. Mom and Dad used to.
Probably the actual gift.
Mom and Dad used to give really good stockings, and Andrew and Christina and Ashley, I think, will all tell you now. I don't know about Ashley, but I know Andrew and Christina would say they really like their stocking gifts. Christina,
Yeah, but it's like a bonus.
like her stocking gift is one of her favorite things because she gets things that are frivolous, like maybe some chocolate or something, but then she gets things that are useful too. So
We don't do stockings like normal people do.
no, we don't. We
It's
spend
really
a lot.
just more gifts we didn't want to wrap up.
That's true.
Or they're gifts that were small enough to fit in a stocking.
I'm gonna say actual presents.
Me
Is that
too.
what you? Okay.
Yeah.
White lights are colored.
Color. I like the color.
I like colored lights too.
Depends on
Well,
the situation, but I still like color.
in these days, you see white lights year round. Some people
Yeah.
keep white lights up year round, so it's like they're not special anymore, you know. So why not put colored lights up while you can? They're I just think they're more special. Velvet or sparkle, and you can take that any way you want.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's that.
I think what would you have in velvet?
Velvet,
Unless it's a pillow or
a
a jacket
pillow.
or something. Sparkle.
Or would you have, or are they talking about like a ribbon? Like a sparkle, like on our tree, we have sparkle ribbons and we have velvet ribbons. We
In
have
that
both.
case, if you're talking about ribbon, I would say sparkle.
I'm going to go with sparkle too.
If I was talking about a jacket or some particle of clothing,
Then
I'd
you
probably
want
say velvet.
Velvet,
A
right.
pillow, I'd probably say velvet because you couldn't really lay your head on
I agree.
sparkly pillows.
I agree. Although we both love those pillows that you go,
The sequins.
yeah, the sequins, and you turn them one way and it's one picture, and then you move them another way and it's a
Yeah,
different
I
picture.
like those too.
Yeah, we play with those. I play with those all the time. Okay, would you rather give or receive?
I like to give.
I would rather give too.
I mean, I'm all for receiving too, but I like to give gifts.
I like
See-
to give and-
see the kids and the grandkids
Yes.
open stuff. That makes
Yes,
you feel good.
I agree completely. Would you rather do white elephant or secret Santa?
Is the white elephant the one where you pass it around and all that stuff?
To me, white elephant is the joke gift.
Oh, I'd rather
It's
do
a
Secret
joke
Santa. Than-
gift. I'd rather do secret Santa too because you get
It's usually a more serious gift.
yeah,
for sure.
it's more useful gifts. It's stuff you can use.
Well, and somebody's buying it specifically for you. And
right.
whereas the white elephant, I think it's a random thing.
I think it's
So,
random too.
Yeah, so you just had to buy this generic box of chocolates or whatever.
And why would you want to spend money on a joke gift that it's not
I
meaningful?
don't know that it has to be a joke gift. Though.
The white elephant?
Yeah, I just think it's one where you it's kind of like not pass the present, but where you can steal and stuff
Where you
like
can
that.
steal the present.
And sometimes those are legitimate gifts; they're just not personalized.
Okay. Well, I'd still rather do Secret
I'd rather do
Santa.
Secret Santa as well.
Black Friday or Cyber Monday?
Cyber Monday.
Definitely
1000%.
Cyber Monday. Kevin and I are not into the drama, and
I'm
I
all
think
about shopping online.
I think to enjoy Black Friday, to go out in the middle of all that, I think you kind of have to like drama and excitement, and you have to get into all that.
And crowds and
Yes, and yeah, we'd much rather sit online and order from Amazon from the comfort of the chair.
yeah. Although I do like how they're doing it now, to where they have their Black Friday ads out early,
Right.
to where you can kind of compare prices a little bit and see if it's really worth going.
Right.
Although some people don't care if it's $1, it's $1. For me, it's not worth it. Why go out for $1?
No, even if I'm saving $5 on something, is it really worth it? And then you get these people who are really concerned about going out in all these crowds now and saving $5 on something when they go to Starbucks and spend that every day. And it's
Yeah.
like, if you want to save $5,
Standing in line at the Black Friday sale with their $6 cup of coffee.
yeah, don't go to Starbucks every day if you want to save money.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
you
Usually
just-
the deals on Black Friday aren't that good.
Ugly sweaters or matching PJs, if you had to pick one.
I guess the ugly sweater.
I'm going with the ugly sweater, definitely.
I'm not wearing a PJs, period.
No, we don't do the matching pajamas. I know a lot of people do, but we don't. We've never done that. Singing carols or listening to them?
Definitely not singing.
I know. I'd rather listen
I'm
to.
not a singer.
I'd rather I enjoy trying to sing, just like I enjoy trying to bowl and things like that. But I'm not good at it. But I would rather listen to
I do
people who
not
know
sing.
what they're doing.
I don't want to torture myself or anybody else with my singing.
Home for the holidays or travel?
I'd rather be home.
We have never
It counts
traveled.
on. I mean, if I had kids and grandkids somewhere
Then
where
you
I had
would
to
wanna
go, then I would probably travel.
Exactly.
But since I don't, then I
all
would
of our
stay at
families
home.
right here,
Yeah.
so we don't have to travel. But now,
I mean, I prefer to stay at home.
But if I had the opportunity to be in the United Kingdom for Christmas one year, would I do that? Absolutely.
Yeah, but do you really want to travel during Christmas? That'd be an awful time to travel. That'd be awful.
I don't care.
It's bad enough traveling just in the middle of the year.
Doesn't bother me at all.
That's because she doesn't worry about it.
Literally, not
I
at
have
all.
to worry about everything.
It would not bother me at all to travel during the holidays. No,
That's because you just blissfully, da-da-da-da-da, and I'm worrying about everything.
that's true. That is true. Handmade gift or bought gift? I've got my answer.
Probably.
This probably sounds awful and shallow, but
No,
I'd rather have
say probably the same thing.
I'd rather have a
gift.
bought gift.
I would too, because a handmade gift depends on what they're doing. Like I've done needlepoint for people, and I put lots of time and effort and thought and stuff into that. And I've knitted socks for people and stuff like that. That's different than something that's just I don't know, a card or something. If you don't have a lot of money, I guess a card is cute. You know, I don't know. Depends on who it's coming from, I guess.
I'd rather have a bought gift.
I don't want
And
my parents buying me a homemade gift.
Making you a homemade gift.
Making me a homemade gift.
That probably seems shallow, and that's not what you hear from like people on TV and the radio or anything. They're like, "Oh, a homemade gift is wonderful." And yeah, Kevin and I are
It just
just
depends on what it is.
yeah, we just would rather have something bought.
I'd rather not get any gift, honestly. Just
Yeah, we like
you save your
giving.
money and buy your presents for your
Yeah.
family, and don't worry about buying me
Yeah,
anything
you don't
at
have
all.
to buy us anything at all. Yeah, we truly enjoy giving.
So if you want to make me a little card or a little picture or something, that's fine. Say it's cheap. You don't have to spend any money.
Lunch or dinner, Christmas.
I'd rather have a Christmas lunch. That's
Yeah.
the way it's everybody comes over, we eat, and then they leave, and I've got the evening to kind of relax and chill out. For a
See, I'm thinking of it different. I'm thinking I've got the evening to go back and eat more.
while. Well, that's true too.
Eat more of the good food.
If you don't give it all away.
We've got just a couple more. Cash or an actual gift?
I don't mind cash.
I don't mind cash either. I'd
I
rather
truly
have cash.
don't.
I would rather have cash.
Yeah, because
If somebody offered me
we're kind of hard to
cash-
buy for because we pretty much buy what we want anyway.
Yeah.
So I'd just have the
So
cash.
if somebody gave me the cash, then I can take the cash and I can buy what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, I agree.
That
And
sounds
I know
totally
some people
shallow,
are
but
totally against gift cards and cash, but
yes.
I like cash.
Yeah, we're fine with it. Angel topper or star topper?
Angel. We've always had an angel.
I'll say angel too, although it really doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
But an angel's she's pretty. You
It's
know,
fancier.
she's just pretty up there. Snowball fight or build a snowman?
Neither one of them, really. I'd rather not be outside that long a period of time.
But if you had to choose,
If I had to choose one, build a snowman.
I'd say build a
Yeah, I
snowman.
don't
And
want
the
snow
last
down in my
one,
shirt collar.
early shopper or last minute?
Oh, early. Like a year.
We're very early. As a matter of fact, I can tell you this with all honesty. Last week, I bought my first gifts
For next year.
For next year.
Yeah.
And we haven't even had this year yet.
Because we already know that we bought enough for this year.
yes.
And we found something that was on sale.
On sale.
And we knew it would be good for next year, so we bought it for next
So
year.
we bought it for next year. So we're already
Hey, we're and people wonder how much we spend so much at Christmas.
That's
we don't
how-
spend it all for Christmas. We're spending it all year long.
yeah, so so that it's not
So when you see lots of gifts, it's not that we went out and bought all those gifts in November.
at one time. Yeah. It's been over a 12-month
Yeah, literally,
period of time.
13 months
Yes,
sometimes.
yeah. So anyway, I hope you all have a great week. My battery is blinking at me right now. If you want to answer any of these below, I would love to hear your opinions and what you have to say. So we'll see you next week.